Welcome back. 20 years of drought and climate change has affected our water supply. Harvey Blankfeld with Las Vegas Real Estate Now, the sponsor of the segment, is here to discuss these changes. Harvey, welcome to the show, our first in-studio guest. We appreciate you being here. So how has this affected our water supply?
Well, if you tune in tomorrow on our show on Las Vegas Real Estate Now, you're going to hear Bronson Mack from the Southern Nevada Water Authority talk about the last 20 years of drought. The good news is, JC, that for the last 20 years, we've actually reduced our consumption in this valley. Even though we added 800,000 residents, we went down 23%, which is remarkable.
We're doing something right.
Absolutely. The problem is that as the drought continues, we need to do even better because, as you can see, Lake Mead's dropping quite a bit.
Well, what is being done to protect our water supply right now?
Okay, so right now they completed this third straw at the bottom of the lake, so we'll have water for the foreseeable future. Right now. They're also partnering with Southern California. I don't know if you know this, but here in Southern Nevada, all the water we use internally in our homes gets recycled. I
was just talking to someone actually out at the lake about this. So if you're drinking water in Summerlin and you flush it or you're washing your car, which you shouldn't be, that water is going to eventually it's going to get processed and end up back in the lake.
Back in the lake, exactly right. And now Southern California is trying to do the same thing. If they can do it, the amount of savings is dramatic. Of course, Southern California, a huge population. If they can do that, and then we will share in that water because we're going to help them financially to do that.
So we got to team up with California. Here's what we got to do.
Indeed.
Okay, what are some of the things that we can do to conserve water here in Las Vegas? Something people watching right now can start doing to conserve water.
Okay, some of the most important things to do, of course, is watch your clocks, be monitoring. Oh, by the way, there's smart clocks. I just learned this from Bronson the other day. There are smart clocks out there you can run from your phone, so when it rains, you can turn your system off.
So smart.
Right, and right now, do we all run out to the clock and do it? No, but if you had it on your phone, you say, oh, it's raining, I can turn the clock off and stop the water. The other thing is report abuse. I mean, don't feel like you're a snitch, but you're helping our community. The reason as a realtor I'm here, I'm not an expert on water supply, but I'm concerned about where we're going to be. You know, I've been selling real estate for 20 years. Where are we going to be 20 years from now? I want to make sure we have enough water for our kids.
And a great thing too is even if you live in a community, HOA communities here in Las Vegas, if you see that the community sprinkler is broken, call your HOA and say, hey, just so you know, the park out front of the complex, there's water going everywhere, and they'll fix it.
Yeah, most of the time that abuse is not intentional. It's accidental. You know, a head popped off and there's water spraying. So just make somebody aware of it, and then it gets fixed. It saves water for everybody. The other thing is that the legislature recently passed a bill where they're trying to remove all of the non-essential grass, all the non-essential turf, which is great. And the way Bronson described it, any grass that anybody has and the only time it's ever stepped on is when it's mowed, we don't need that grass.
That's a great way to save money and save water as well.
Absolutely.
Harvey, we appreciate you coming on the show. And this airs tomorrow on your show?
Yeah, tomorrow, tune in at 11 on KDWN. You're going to hear Bronson for basically the whole show. We're talking about water conservation the whole time.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Harvey. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me back.
Thank you, Las Vegas Real Estate Now, for sponsoring this segment. For more information, call 702-203-1165 or find them online at lvrealestateradio.com.